So that night, the night of my 18th birthday, and I'm going to take my girlfriend Janice, and we'd been dating for several months. Going to take her out to a movie. I think we saw Paint Your Wagon with Clint Eastwood and Ray Walston. Interesting, Ray Walston lived right across the street from us further up Benedict Canyon at that time. And so I think the movie probably started at 9 o'clock. So after I delivered the bicycle, I picked her up in Brentwood, and we drove out to the movie. I'm probably coming back from the movie late, like 11:30. And I remembered when I delivered the bicycle that day that there was a very secluded, there were some homes along this winding driveway, but it was very, very secluded, and there was a little cul-de-sac at the end. And, like a couple of 18-year-olds or 17, 18-year-olds, I was always thinking about going someplace for some petting or some necking and kissing that we could have some privacy and be uninterrupted. And so I remember driving back from the movie theater. I remember distinctly. And this is interesting because around the 50th anniversary of this tragic night, Janice and I, who are still in touch, friends, she called me up and said, "Hey, it's been 50 years, and I've told the story dozens and dozens of times, friends and family over the years. Just wanted to make sure that I kind of had all my facts straight. It's been 50 years, and so we compared notes as to what we thought we did, about what time, what we said, what we were thinking, and we pretty much collaborated with each other or coincided with each other, agreed with each other quite a bit. So as we were driving back, and I always liked to take Sunset Boulevard. It was twisty and fun to drive on. So we're coming back from Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard. We're driving past the Beverly Hills Hotel. And I told her, I said, there's this great place where we could have some privacy and make out and whatever. And so I turned right at the Beverly Hills Hotel on Benedict Canyon. And we started driving up Benedict Canyon. We got a couple blocks up. And she said, Dennis, my dad cuts us a lot of slack back home. I don't think we should have a problem with what we'd both like to do. And so I said, yeah, you're right. So I think on Bedford or Roxbury, I made a left turn, went back out to Sunset, and headed back out to Rockingham and Brentwood. Instead of, right around midnight, driving up to the cul-de-sac at the end of 10050 Cielo Drive, turning off the lights of the car, and sitting there and possibly ending up with a similar fate to Steve Parent.